Hello, hello, hello.
What's happening? How you guys doing?
Hogging the airtime again.
Are they still on?
What's with these marathon things?
I think they're trying to set a world record. It's all right, though. Sometimes we need to change it up, though.
Hello,
Come on
Alex.
over to the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. And I'm Greg.
Ian.
And that is
Beth.
Beth.
Who am I? What?
You are.
I am who I am.
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
Happy Friday.
It is Friday. Friday.
Fuck, I'm hot.
I think Beth's having a hot flash.
Not having a hot
Like,
flash.
literally right now. She walked up 2 flights of stairs.
I only do that
She's
when I'm
having a hot
sleeping.
flash.
I only get hot flashes when
Do
I'm
you really?
sleeping. Mhm.
That happens?
Not all the time, but every once in a while.
Are you going through the change?
Not yet, because if I go through the change, you're getting killed. So let's hope I'm not going through the change yet.
I'll be sleeping upstairs is what you're saying?
Yes. Living next door.
Which next door?
Jessica was on the phone with him for 2.5 hours last time. She said, "What do you talk about for 2.5 hours?"
Oh, last week or I heard you call him this week.
Was
So
it the
the Jack
9-hour
Sesh
one?
is a podcast for those who don't know. That's a podcast under the Drinking Bros, Tetherball Media Drinking Bros platform. And Jack Mandeville is the host of that one. And it's fucking hilarious. I mean, come on. You can't go wrong. Everybody, DJ's here. We got American Rust Work was first. He said he finally
Made one
got
before
one
he fell asleep.
asleep.
He gets up
Alex,
wicked
what's
early,
going
right?
on? Ian, what's happening? Space Cowboy, what's happening?
Every time I see Space Cowboy, I think of Clint Eastwood in that movie where
Space Cowboy.
Yeah.
yeah. In the movie Space
Is
Cowboy.
that the name of the movie?
Yeah.
I thought it was something
Space
else.
Cowboys or something like that, I think.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But that's what I think of every time I see Space Cowboy.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, absolutely, man. As soon as you get back down here, come down, hang out. Jake, awesome chug, homie. You guys, yeah. So, you're in shop work tonight? Nice, man. It's awesome. Glad you're tuning in. We got some fun shit to talk about.
A whistle while I work.
We're gonna do a mid. We've made it an adjustment to the whiskey tasting, the whiskey Friday night whiskey reviews. We're gonna push them a little later into the show just to try it out and see if we can be coherent by the end of the show.
Drink less whiskey.
So we're gonna do that.
Well, here, cheers.
Midway. Yep, cheers, you guys.
Happy Friday.
Thanks so much. Welcome to the show. Also, check us out on the Bar is Open on with Beth and Greg out on Facebook, Instagram, and then iTunes, Spotify. Give us a couple of reviews out there if you don't mind. We'd appreciate it. It's always good to do that for any podcast. So first, you're right. Feel better? Is that cooling you off?
It's so cold. It's wonderful.
Just put it up against your boobs.
You mean between my boobs?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it up there.
Why not? That's what I do when I'm hot.
Because then when I turn hot, it's just gonna feel like sweat. It's gonna feel like boob sweat, and no girl wants to.
Well, I know you don't want to intentionally give yourself
Nobody wants
boob
to.
sweat.
Yes, exactly.
It's all right. So, quick shout
Wine
out
flight
to
boards right
Tansy.
now. I want to know what that is.
Tansy, Eric Tansy today on the Failure to Stop podcast. It was funny as shit.
Was
Like
really
we
cool.
tuned in and Tansy was wearing our shirt. We gave it to him
At
the Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
So, a few months back, I just happened to be, I was working and I was like, zoom in.
hey, check this out.
Beth, check it out. And he had the shirt on. So that was always good. And it was an amazing
It was a good
episode
show.
too. So
I'm very proud of myself so for me, I have you can wonderfully listen to podcasts and work.
Yeah.
I can't. I either have to listen or I have to work. But today, because it was
slower,
it was more of like
catch up
organizational shit. I could listen while I worked.
Yeah, so it was really cool kind of to see that.
Did you see a wine a whiskey board?
We've got a Special Olympics story, you know that, right?
No, are you saying that I belong in the Special Olympics? Because I just can't talk.
Anyway,
sometimes?
Yep, go ahead.
So
What were you saying?
read I'll make you guys
one?
a whiskey board.
Oh, okay. I'm
That's
like, I didn't know
rad.
what we were talking about. Yeah, that would be awesome, man. Hell yeah. That'd be great.
So
Pay for it, of course. Just let us know. We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk to you guys about it. Yeah, absolutely.
If you don't, I'm going to kick you.
Rustic Works. So that's American Rustic Works. DM me your information also, so we'll share it out. We'll absolutely share it out. So, and get you some more business. Yeah. So thank you to Eric.
Yeah, that was really cool. It was very nice.
He kept going. These are the shirts. So go out to Modern Mountaineer, and I checked our inventory from the website. There's There's no smalls women's left, but and I don't think there was any medium women's. There may be. I just can't remember.
Well, and we got the first.
There's definitely some large women's.
Okay.
And then we'll get into that in just a second.
Okay.
And then there are men's larges, mediums, larges, and extra large shirts out on. That's I need to figure out my
Medium,
fucking
large, and
words.
extra large
On modern.
the men's shirts.
I swear to God, I just
on Modern Mountaineer website. It's okay. You having a
Modern
stroke?
Mountain. I am. Oh my God.
Do I need to go through the be fast thing with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Like if this starts sloping down,
It's
I've got like Bell's palsy happening or
Right.
something like that. Not making fun of it. One of my best friends has it.
be fast.
So anyway,
balance.
Modern Mountaineer.com. You can go out and you can find the bar is open
What's
t-shirts
up,
out there.
Allison?
And they are literally, even Eric was like, this is
Softest shirt. He goes, it's
like
so
in the
soft.
middle of this is after he goes, the shirt is so soft.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I think I had to go into
it
a
was
meeting
hilarious.
eventually, so I didn't
They
get to
are
watch the end of
super
it.
soft. So we're going to get some more
Yes.
shirts made.
Saw the
pretty
first
soon. The
mock-up
Whiskey
of Whiskey
Kitties.
Kitty.
They're fucking rad.
They are rad. I can't wait
So-
to see them like come to life.
Yeah.
So we're gonna look at them this weekend and see what adjustments we want to make. But it was really cute.
They're pretty cool. So these are going to be specifically for the ladies shirts. I think you guys are going to fucking dig them. You know, they'll be kind of the same deal. You know, we'll put we'll invest a bit more just into the lady shirts because I really think
this is
gonna
gonna be a
like them.
cute girl shirt.
Yeah. And there'll be the V-neck.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out the guy shirt because I still think there's an opportunity, but maybe it's small and it's up
It's
here.
just
or
something a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So there's probably going to be 2 different versions of it.
Oh, well, we haven't
We'll
talked that far.
talk through it though. But I think you guys are going to like it. Like I said, so it's a buddy I know who's a cartoonist also. Julia has done stickers for us and all the other stuff.
We have
Done a lot of
very
our
talented
graphics.
friends, creative and talented
And then
friends in our
Bill's
lives.
done our shirts. And then this is a guy I work out at jiu-jitsu with, and he found out that he's an artist.
Nice.
So yeah. So we'll keep you posted on that.
Nice.
So, Space Cowboy, I'm glad you like the shirt, man.
Me too.
Absolutely. So let's jump in. Let's do another cheers because I just had a stroke. I need to get over my stroke. Maybe I'm having heat poisoning. Is that what it calls?
No. Wait, maybe?
Heat stroke.
Yes.
That's what it is. See, I can't even think anymore. Maybe have I
Is
drank-
it sun poisoning and heat stroke?
Yes, that's what it is. I think.
Big brain on Beth. Not really.
You writing that note?
No, I was
Check
coloring
the
in.
big brain.
I don't know if
on
you've ever
Beth.
noticed, if you've ever looked at my notes, all of the letters that can be colored in are always colored in on mine.
I think that's a sign of something.
OCD.
Is that an OCD or is
Yeah.
that like you're a psycho?
I mean, there might be that too, but I'm pretty sure.
I think you're a psycho.
Well, I am married to
Lloyd,
you.
what's going on, dude? Nope, we just kicked it off.
I
We're
am
just
married to
talking about
you, so that would make sense.
doing the intros and stuff. So welcome, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Y'all, we're gonna have a good time. This is
Oh,
literally
I forget that Camden makes shirts.
What's that?
Allison's sister also makes shirts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But we have a buddy,
And I
close
think,
buddy.
and correct
He's
me if
made
I'm
mine
wrong.
before.
I know like she's made shirts for like family reunions and stuff. So I don't know what her.
We'll talk. We can talk offline. But Bill's Modern Mountaineers are good.
Hey, we can give our business to more than we can give some to him and some to her, and a happy, happy world. Don't look that face at me. Don't look that face at me. Don't make that face at me.
Don't make
look
that
at
face at me when you're
Don't
looking
look
at me.
Don't look at me with that face, and don't make that face at me. It's like, don't.
Stop it.
I don't even know what I
Jesus Christ.
said.
It's gonna be a long night, guys.
Recovering from a dog fight.
What?
Really? Does that mean
Hope
you
you're
had too
doing
much
okay.
fun?
Like, were you fighting the dog with like your bare hands? Was it another dog that?
I think it's a euphemism. Not a euphemism. Is it a euphemism? What's a euphemism?
Like, was he in 2 planes and they were head to head? Or as long as you're okay,
Was it just
keep
a
us
bitch of a
posted
day?
in the.
Lloyd. What?
As long as you guys are
What
okay
Jessica
and your pups are okay, dude, because that's all that matters. So we're gonna start this shit off.
Let's do
It
it.
is literally called the Oddities Show because every story that I found was fucking weird.
I wonder about where you find your stories sometimes.
I just find them all over the place, and I was like, I'm going down this.
Dude, okay, so he just
Great Dane
American
versus
Rustic said,
Pitbull.
"Did you watch Top Gun?"
We have not, so don't give away any spoilers. We were just talking
I'm
about.
sorry,
this
your
outside.
puppies were fighting.
Yeah.
Spray them with water. What
Get
you're
the
supposed to
hose,
do? Spray them.
get a bucket
high.
of water.
No, with hose high, like up, so it breaks them up. But
I hope they're okay.
me too. I hope nobody was severely injured, mostly you. Okay, so
Plain love. Plain.
Love.
Not as in
Love.
boring, normal love.
like the thing that flies through the air.
As in, I am in love with airplanes. Aeroplanes. Women sexually attracted to objects announces she's in a relationship with a plane.
Sexually attracted to objects.
I'm going to go through this. We're going to break
it
this
down.
Absolutely. This is how tonight's going to go. It's just a bunch of weird ass shit. And this is going to require audience participation. If you're listening into the audio, by the way, I'll post all the pictures out on the Facebook and Instagram accounts.
Space Cowboy said all his coworkers love the Dino Kitty on the shirt, the Dino Pig.
That's a little Easter egg.
I like the thing. I think it's super cute.
So that's called the Jurassic Pork on that.
And there's a story behind it.
There's a whole story behind that.
In Beth's true fashion, she kept screwing up a word.
Beth couldn't say Jurassic Park.
Nope.
She kept saying Jurassic Pork over and over. So we created some Jurassic Porks, and Julia drew up.
She did, and they're super cute.
Yeah. So we have more of those too. So a young woman who is sexually attracted to objects has announced she's in a relationship with a plane.
Does a plane know she's in a relationship with it?
No, it's a fucking inanimate object.
That's why I'm like.
It's like, would your dildo or vibrator know you were in love with it? No.
We also aren't in a relationship because it doesn't have the capability to
We're
be in a
going to get to this here in a second. So this girl identifies as an objectum sexual, which means that she's sexually attracted to inanimate objects. She says that she feels an overwhelming love towards the passenger plane that she now refers to as her boyfriend. She says it's a
child, or is that an adult?
That's an adult.
Oh.
I have
a model airplane.
Oh, yeah. It's not a fucking big. I mean, there's a picture of her with the same plane, like getting on the plane.
Okay.
Let me go through this real quick. It'll take me 2 seconds. She's from Dortmund, Germany, has given relationships with humans a go, but claims the aircraft makes her feel complete. She even has 50 replica models that she sleeps with in her bed.
I thought it was a little boy too.
And gets physical with.
Would she stick the plane up her? I mean, the plane nose up her JJ?
I mean, I hope it's a smaller one.
It's just weird, those poor planes.
Because that's one of those ones that like you see on Pornhub when like the girl's trying to like stuff like a whole chair up herself.
I've never seen that. I'm going to be okay not seeing that.
It's pretty interesting what people can do to themselves when they give it a go.
That's how I'm going to
put that, right?
Nope.
So
nope.
Sarah loves, I didn't mean to say her name, but it doesn't matter. Sarah loves to spend her free
public
time.
article.
Yeah, I know. Free time with her plane spotting, and has 2 tattoos of her bow on her arm, and even dreams of marrying that Boeing 737 named Dickie.
She can't marry it.
Nope.
I mean, however,
because in her country,
I did see somebody marry
it's illegal.
A ghost, a Jack Sparrow ghost. So that's why they go to international waters, is what she did. Because it was illegal in her country as well to marry a ghost. So she went to international waters.
All right. So she has said before the plane, she was involved with an ICE 3, which was an express train. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just fucking saying. I'm representing over here with the Cougars Light. So she said, I've also had 2 relationships with men. I just wasn't sure what my real sexuality was, but I soon realized that I can't feel these romantic things for people. Now I know my sexuality is objectphilia, and I stand by it.
Okay.
Is this like, what is it called when you're like you only have like one person, you're like an omnisexual or something like that, right? Isn't that when you're like just in, like you can't have a relationship with
anybody? Just love yourself?
You just love yourself and you're just jerking off all the time?
I don't know. I can look it up. Hold on.
What it is. It's something like that. I don't know. Space Cowboy said, I'm drunk. Sorry for misgendering the Jurassic Pork. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. So she said, I love everything about him, but particularly his wings, his face, wings, and engine. They're so sexy to me. So that's how we're going to kick off tonight. I'm just saying, there are way too many stories in this world that are like this.
It's not omnisexual, because here's the thing.
What's the one? There's something.
Apparently, people get pansexual and omnisexual interchangeable.
Oh, I didn't realize.
While they are close related, there are differences between the two.
Okay, tell me.
Pansexual, and I've told you about this one before, feels attraction to people without noticing their gender. So they're not.
Oh, they just don't give a fuck.
They're
just like, I love you.
Whatever your gender is, they love you for your soul and not for your parts.
Okay.
Omnisexual.
Asexual. Thank you, Javon.
There you go. Omnisexual people recognize the gender of potential partners.
Okay.
Okay.
So Javon, I think, he said it is a lack of attraction to anyone. Omni is attraction to everything, including objects.
Yeah, well, objectophilia.
Objectfiliation.
Object sexuality is what it's called. Or objectophilia is the
I'm not judging it.
Of sexual or romantic attraction focused on particular inanimate objects. Individuals with this attraction may have strong feelings of love and commitment to certain items or structures of their fixation.
Wait till we get to the giant boob girl.
Okay.
It gets worse from here. Guys.
Wow. I should have looked at these notes before we went.
That was story number 1. You ready?
Yes.
So this one is kind of, this one is an oddity because it's absurd. Jada hopes Will and Chris can come together and get back and rekindle their relationship.
Rekindle their love.
So if you actually watch the video
of the slap?
No, of her. She's on her Project fucking Red Light or some shit like that.
Podcast?
Whatever the fuck it is. She is such a narcissist, right? She's the one that would literally like fucked him up. Do you remember seeing the video about her just like laughing? He was like fucking breaking down and shit like that. And she
then that night
no, different time where
no.
They were talking about it, and it's like when she admitted that like, yeah, I've had other relationships and they both fucked around or whatever.
Yeah, they have enough marriage.
We've been together for 28 years. Let me just read you the fucking comments or the notes on this. So she says, this is a really important red table talk on alopecia. And then she doesn't go into alopecia. So considering what I've been through and what happened at the Oscars, she didn't go through shit. He made it.
She's gone Chris through the made a reaction.
Joke. She made a look at Will Smith, and then Will Smith was laughing and then went,
oh shit.
Oh, I got to protect mama. And then walked up and smacked the shit out of Chris Rock, right?
Sometimes I wonder if it was staged.
That wasn't staged. Like, I don't know. I've seen video where it kind of like either Will sucks at smacking somebody or I don't know, right? You kind of go, But this is the fucked up part. Considering what I just said that. I'm using this moment to give our alopecia family an opportunity to talk about what it's like to have the condition. Anyway.
She has hair though, right?
Yeah, she does. So it's falling out, but people have alopecia. I mean,
I know people that have alopecia. They have no hair.
She said, now about Oscar night, my deepest hope is that these two intelligent, capable men have an opportunity to heal, talk this out, and reconcile.
She is still using this, huh? I mean, how long ago did this happen? Like 4 months ago? Everybody's moved on. Your husband
walked up to somebody on stage and assaulted them, right? No, you don't. This Chris Rock, there's people that have said, like, you should sue for $200 million because there's several people that have said, like, you're always going to remember Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith.
It's not a bad thing.
It ain't a good thing.
I mean, to me,
you gotta remember
everybody's making a bigger deal about it. No, what I remember is everybody making a huge deal about this instead of just moving on.
I do remember the G.I. Jane 2 joke, though, because that was pretty fucking good.
It was good.
Right before it happened. Because she does look like G.I. Jane.
She looks okay. She's one of there aren't a lot of women.
If you look at the picture, she's still beautiful.
She's pretty. She looks good like that. Yeah. Her and Demi Moore about the only and the chick in the original very first 1978 Star Wars movie, or I'm sorry, Star Trek movie, are the only people I know that look good with their head shaved.
Is my video dead on?
No, your video's fine.
Is it still feeding?
I see it.
Okay. Because mine over here
is
locked up.
I feel like I feel like she's just trying to milk this because they got more attention from this situation than they have probably in the last 5 to 8 years.
I don't know.
That's what I think.
Sorry, guys. Hang on 1 second. Just trying to get my shit back together because mine is, there we go. Mine was locked up on my iPad from 2002. Is that how old this thing is? I'm pretty sure. No, but you're right. I mean, it's just a fucked up situation. And she's just milking it.
So that's what I just said.
It's just a dickhead.
She's just using it for publicity. Yeah.
She's a pile of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think she is just such a narcissist that she's a sociopath. You know what I mean? And you go like, holy fuck, you wonder why Will Smith he can break down like that. A strong dude doesn't do that. You deal with shit outside after.
Well, you definitely don't laundry. You don't laundry your stuff and
air your dirty laundry.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
That what I say.
You know what I mean?
Laundry your air. I don't know what I said, but these are some things that probably should happen.
No, Javon, I disagree. He said he can't, Greg, because the black community would hate him forever. No, that's not true.
If he sued, you mean?
No.
Or what?
Yeah, no, that's not true. Like,
well, you don't know culture.
I'm just saying it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's outside the black community. It doesn't matter. Hollywood is Hollywood. Hollywood is everyone.
All encompassing.
Yeah. So when you go that route, right,
I don't know. Here's
Will
the thing.
Smith covers everybody.
I don't care.
I'm just saying. So I'm all. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just.
What up, Robert?
I'm saying I don't care about. I don't care about
Jada.
Yeah.
I just thought it was interesting. It's in the realm of oddities.
It is in the realm of oddities because it's still coming
families
up.
In the world of oddities.
Here's like I don't just think this about like because like I heard I can't think of her name. Willow Smith is a singer now, and I heard her song and
yeah, she's been a singer for a while.
Yeah, she has, but this is a song that's like on like top 40. I don't remember if I heard it on TikTok.
Just said the same. Nobody cares about Jada.
No, TikTok or somewhere, and I was like, okay, she's not horrible, but she's not good.
She's got a famous name.
And that's a lot of kids get that break, and some of them deserve it, and others you're like, thank goodness for your last name.
Like Ross and Jesse, their kids are going to get famous. They're probably going to be famous.
I'm going to say like Goldie Hawn's daughter. What's her name?
Yeah, that girl.
She does the leggings.
Super hot one.
And she does the leggings.
Yeah, the super hot one that I
and then she's also got the son. Those kids, they have famous parents who probably got them into acting, but they can act in certain roles.
Javon, in Chris's aspect, yes, you're right in that sense. But kind of. Chris Rock is kind of, he's still all encompassing.
He said movie ways because of Adam Sandler.
Right.
True.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Kind of Chris Rock, his comedy, like
he's just funny though.
He's just he can make fun of anybody.
He's funny.
And that's always been his clip. Like since probably when you were a little kid, right? Like back.
And you could even be more
like 20 years ago.
Be more inappropriate then.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's kind of one of those things. And I'm not trying to down your age or anything. I'm just saying.
He's just young.
Yeah. You're younger. You're 20 years younger than me, buddy. Sorry, man. I'm an old fucker.
Yes. Saggy balls.
What's that?
Kidding. You don't have saggy balls yet. You got the pouch.
Perfect intro.
You got the pouch, so you don't have to worry about
Perfect intro.
They won't get saggy now because you have the pouch.
Sheathunderwear.com. Go out there.
Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson. Thank you guys. And let's get this out of the way.
What's her brother's name?
Owen Wilson.
No, that's
I have no fucking idea.
And I can see him.
Jimmy Johnson.
Owen, no. See what you did? Anyways,
doesn't really
okay.
matter. So go out to sheathunderwear.com. You can get 20% off if you have saggy balls. These things actually have like a cup for them.
American.
Like a little basket.
That's why I said you won't get saggy balls.
I don't have saggy balls.
You won't get them now.
Remember we were talking about this last week, right? Like they just they go in.
And wasn't it Ruben that says just whack off a lot because then you won't get saggy balls? That's why porn stars never have saggy balls.
We have sex a lot. Never. In between.
It's too much work having that much sex.
But you know what I mean?
I gotta work 40 hours a week.
Exactly. Right. So you can go out there.
You want to hear something funny?
Ma'am.
I'm wearing my Sheath Jonas now.
So which ones are those? Are the boy shorts, right?
Those are the boy shorts.
So I got you the boy shorts. How do they feel?
They're fine. They're comfy.
Super soft material, right? That's
very breathable.
Very breathable.
Very breathable.
Wish I could do it like a fucking Trump accent on it. They're very breathable. Okay. They're the most breathable.
They're the most breathable underwear in the world.
Anyway, so go out and check them out.
Jessica, that can't be true. What? She said they get Botox in their balls. Can you imagine getting a needle in your balls? And why would that keep you from getting saggy balls? I feel like that would make you more saggy.
Up, man.
No, it doesn't. It relaxes all your muscles.
No, it tightens everything up.
It relaxes your Why does
everybody look like they're going like this?
No, people who get Botox, remember, they can't frown for a while. They were doing too much, and they could. It paralyzes your muscles.
I don't know the rules.
Said the girl who gets Botox, so she knows, who hasn't gotten it since she moved here, but.
I don't know. But go out to sheathunderwear.com, 20% off discount code when you check out. Use discount code The Bar Is Open. I've used them multiple times now in jiu-jitsu. Super comfortable. I've used them with working out. I've done all the normal stuff.
Okay, so this was
go out there and do that. One real quick thing is Robbie mentioned this last week. You definitely don't want to do jujitsu
in boxers.
In boxers. You don't want to work out.
Be flapping all over.
You don't
want to,
you know what I mean? Like basketball shorts or something like that. Make sure you have something that's a little tighter.
You gotta pack your shit in there.
Because what happens if you're just like working out and there's that hot girl over there?
You're gonna get a boner?
No. Oh. And like you're just like doing your curls and your legs kind of open. You're doing your curls or something like that, right? And she sees your old saggy balls. You're never, ever gonna have a chance because normally,
well, babe, you don't have a chance.
You just like I'm saying that to all the other guys, not me.
They're younger than you.
You just hit the switch and you turn off the lights. Well, guys like 40 still have a chance with 28-year-old girls sometimes, right? Don't they?
I mean, it depends on the guy.
So I'm saying, just make sure you tuck them things away.
Depends on the girl too. But anyways, we're gonna keep going.
I could tell you a story about your dad.
No.
And I was
my dad was a married man his whole life.
Not after your dad, he could use some now. Put it that way.
Oh, stop. I don't need to hear about.
This is a really good idea for old people. They just put their whole thing in there. This is going to sell thousands.
I think you just shocked me into silence. I don't.
20% off. The bar is open. Fucking go out and do it.
Sometimes.
What do you want to talk about, honey?
Well, I think it's kind of funny.
Okay. The Whitehouse.
The Whitehouse is doing a month-long focus on the economy as poll rises and poll numbers fall. Really, motherfucker?
Yeah.
It's because it's midterm elections.
Yeah, of course.
They want to look like they're trying to do something while we really know. So, facing rising prices and deep voter dissatisfaction.
So this is another oddity, right?
The White House this week is launching a month-long effort to signal heavy focus on the economy as inflation worries become the top concern of the White House before this mid-fall's midterm elections. Well, why now?
I mean, it makes sense, right? Because
So Joe Biden and his aides are trying to find renewed attention on the economy. So they're going to try to find. They're trying to find ways to bring down prices. Yeah.
So what are they going to do? Because that motherfucker supposedly didn't know about this, or he just found out about the baby formula shortage.
I knew you were going to say that. And I'm like, there's no way you could have just found out about that.
No way.
No.
Like, he's a pile of shit. Then go out and listen to American Party podcast this morning. Coop and fucking Dan talk about, they go in deep on all the bullshit with this.
With this or the baby formula?
Specifically the baby formula shortage and shit like that. It's like, why does every other country in the world have it? Because
different standards, no FDA.
Yeah, but basically our FDA is a fucking mob.
They screwed us.
They're a mob organization.
No, they screwed us. They screwed the American nation by stopping production.
They work as a mob.
In what sense? That they make people pay higher, like industries or something?
Basically, so the way it was kind of explained watching that podcast, and I was like, holy fuck, they work just like the mob. They are protection. You know how like the mob would be protection?
You have to pay me a monthly fee so that you don't get...
It is exactly that. That is the fucking FDA.
How?
Because they can't, like, there's 3 or 4 manufacturers of baby formula, right?
Right.
And there's none other allowed into the United States.
No, now there is. That's all they're coming from is outside of the United
exactly.
States.
Because it's emergency authorization. Bullshit. Fuck off. Right? But before, it was those 4. Right? And if the packaging got fucked up or something happened, little details, well, the FDA would be like, no, you can't fucking sell it. Right? So, or you'd have to pay huge amounts of money into the FDA to get it approved to go. So basically you have this middleman strong arming these companies, but only those 3 or 4 companies are allowed to produce under an FDA approved guideline,
right?
Which is WIC approved, which is like, I just learned this today. Women, what was it? Women and children. Yeah, women and children or something like that. Women and children. Women, infant, and children.
Okay.
Right? Approved. But only certain, like, so doctors can't prescribe certain, like, anything other than those under WIC. So it's this fucking, like, you capture this audience that I think they said is like 30 or 40 or 50% of all babies born. Mm-hmm. The parents fall into a WIC category where they can qualify for those benefits, right?
Right.
It's just a fucked up situation. Yeah. This government is so fucked up, and that's been going on for years.
Well, Matt,
what's going on, dude?
Facing near record low approval ratings 5 months before the critical Congress contest, President has determined another concentrated focus on America's bottom line is necessary to demonstrate his attention on the issue.
That motherfucker can't pay attention to, like,
he's just going to spend some money to try to do nothing? Because what's he going to do?
He's a pile of shit.
It begins on Monday with a op-ed public. The push began on Monday with an op-ed published in the Wall Street Journal, which we all know is so honest and committed to true journalism.
One of the interesting things you're starting to see like these left-leaning publications
turning around,
starting to go, wait a minute. And it's because they're running out of clicks.
Yeah.
Right. It's like nobody
cares.
Like even the left can't believe the bullshit that the administration's doing. So they pumped out this big article, this big deal about, I think it was several $billion in like financial aid, relief, right? Like they got rid of all this financial aid that all these people had. But what it was under this for-profit education system,
right?
Like it was a for-profit. It was like Phoenix University, or kind of like one of those types of things, right? Mm-hmm. Where they, like, you got a degree and your companies will still kind of honor it, but it's not from like a university, but it was like,
it was an accredited university.
It was a accredited-ish kind of university, and it was like billions and billions of dollars, right? And the White House is like, we're forgiving it all. No, they went bankrupt, and that's exactly what happened. Like they went bankrupt, filed all the bullshit, and now
all these people have outstanding loans and they
forgave them because the company went bankrupt, which basically meant your degree, you worked your ass off for it.
But now the university doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's not like fucking Harvard or Yale.
Right.
Like my alma mater, ASU, with my communications degree.
So I guess
hello,
on Tuesday,
David. What's happening, man?
He met in the Oval Office with the Federal Reserve Chairman Jay Powell and the Treasury Secretary Jeanette Yellen. And apparently today, which I don't know did he give a speech today?
He's given a speech both days, and I don't think anybody knows what
new job report on Friday.
Oh yeah. He gave a jobs report, which
I don't watch anything.
Elon Musk said he's thinking they had an 80% increase in sales year over year, and he thinks he's going to have to reduce his employee base by 10% over the next year.
Why?
Because sales are going to drop so much.
Because of the economy.
Yep.
Okay.
So the former CEO of Walmart and Ford, I think it was on. I was listening to Fox, quite frankly, and it was just a quick thing. And he goes, He didn't say bullshitting. He goes, they're basically trying to inflate the numbers. It's like, it depends on the markets you talk about where there's growth.
Right.
He goes, but like a lot of the markets, there's no growth. Like you're gonna have growth in retail sales right now because it's summer and people are going and buying clothes.
Or you will see a big increase in August and people have to get ready for school.
You're going to see an increase in gas sales because people it's summer. People are traveling. Right. People are going to travel. But as soon as these humps come over, it's going to fall. So it just depends. Chris, what's happening, man?
So he said he was meeting with Chairman and Secretary Yellen to discuss his top priority, that is addressing inflation in order, listen to this, in order to transition from historic recovery to a steady growth that works for American families.
It is not going to grow.
But where's the historic recovery? Was it not in his time?
No, he's trying to own the rebound from the pandemic.
Right.
Where fucking
nobody was doing anything or buying anything.
Everything was shut down, right?
And so that's the historic recovery?
That's what he's saying. That was this historic recovery, right?
My plan is to address inflation starts with the simple proposition, respect the Fed, respect the Fed's independence, which I have done and will continue to do.
He's full of shit.
He's
not even full of shit because he just doesn't even know. He can't even read off cards. So one of the other things is go out and listen to their fucking communications person, like whatever her name is. I don't even know
the new chick?
The new chick.
That had BTS on with her?
All she does is just talk in like circles. And she is worse than fucking the redhead Saki. She is. So here's the worst communications director I've ever heard in my entire life.
The numbers on the
and I have never, other than like the last 4 years, maybe 5-6 years, I haven't really given a shit about communications directors, quite honestly. But because now they're the ones thrust because the presidents don't go out and talk. I mean, Trump did, Bush did, Obama did. You'd see those fuckers in front of people every day.
So an official told CNN to expect to see this effort to focus on the economy to continue for the rest of the month, as officials want to convey to voters that Biden is paying attention to their concerns while also preparing them to see fewer job creation numbers as the economy stabilizes.
Repeat that again. I'm sorry. I missed it. I was thinking through it and I was trying to think.
You'll continue to see a focus on the economy to continue for the rest of the month.
Okay.
As officials want to convey to voters that Biden is paying attention to their concerns while also preparing them to see fewer job creation numbers as the economy stabilizes.
So he's saying it's going to dip.
So here's the bullshit.
That's such a fucking circular statement.
But then you also listen, like I was listening to some, I can't even.
This whole administration's a pile of shit.
There's 2 jobs for every one person unemployed right now.
Right now.
2 jobs for every one person unemployed.
But they all want fucking $20 an hour jobs.
Right. So I just don't.
If you're 15 years old or 18 years old.
There's not fewer job creations. There's fewer people taking jobs.
Yes. No, I think, yeah, exactly. I was thinking the press secretary. It's not Psaki anymore. It's the other woman. I don't know her name, but if she's gone, it was as of like yesterday because she is holy shit.
Because she had BTS on there earlier this week talking about
IBS.
No, the Asian group BTS.
IBS.
But I thought it was funny because they were talking about, let me see if I can find it real quick. They did a poll.
David, you're right.
Huh?
He said Biden's paying attention to shit except his Ukrainian investments.
Yeah.
Exactly. Have you seen the new shit that's been leaked about fucking Hunter Biden?
Stop. I'm not there yet. So they did do a
poll. The black chick. Yeah.
They did do a poll.
Maybe she was on vacation for the day or two. I don't know.
Where is it? So they were talking to people. Okay, here it is. A majority of voters say the government isn't doing enough to fight inflation.
Like 67%.
And a Gallup poll released Tuesday showed that, so this is where I thought 14% of U.S. adults rate the economy conditions as excellent or good. I'm like, and
who are those motherfuckers?
That's what I was like.
That is literally like Bill Gates and his buttons.
They probably are complaining about shit too.
No, they are. Some of them are.
They may not like, they may not have a problem paying with it, but they don't like what they're having to pay. Yeah. There's a difference. Well, 46% call them poor, right. And another 39% rate them as only fair. That's worse than a month ago when 20%.
Chris said he would party with Chris Collins is on Facebook. He said he'd party with Hunter Biden. You're exactly the person I would expect to fucking party with Hunter Biden, bro. And that's okay. You do you, man.
I mean, he's just admitted
don't steal. Don't fucking do anything.
So I'm like, last month, I guess 20% of Americans rated conditions as good or better, and 42% said they were poor. Now it's 14%. I want to know who those 14% are. Say excellent and good.
The fucking people that just can't see past like their fucking hand in front of their face.
Who they voted for in the world?
It's just they're just people that just they're like, oh, it's okay that my 401k dropped by fucking 50% in 3 months.
Don't say that.
Right? And you go, holy fuck. And that, it's just good. We had to go through this pain and suffering to get the Green New Deal while I'm paying $6 a gallon in gas.
If you're in California, yep.
I got a pay raise to $15, but
you
inflation
lost money.
Actually caused 20% increase. So my 3 or 4% fucking pay raise
is negative 17.
Now I'm making less money. You fucking retards.
Yeah. So I
woe is me.
I love how they're trying to like make it seem like they're doing something.
They're not. They are abject.
There's nothing they can
failure.
do. There's not, even if they come in, they concentrate on this for the next month.
You guys want to see something fun?
There's nothing they can do about it.
How about this? How about this fucking guy? This is called this right here. Study this picture. Study this picture. It's going to be up on the board here in a second, Castro. You got to really look close to this because there is one thing about this picture that stands out, that makes it all the difference. If you could tell me.
The one guy with the beer? Everybody else has a phone?
God damn it, you nailed it. Motherfucker, you win the day.
What do I win?
So, well, you just win the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This guy, he's the only dude in that picture that doesn't have a camera. Well, except for maybe the green guy. He's going like
this. The green
guy. Looks like Bill Schofield.
But he's going like this.
He looks like a really tall Bill Schofield.
What was the movie? Was it Stuber where the guy's like, no, I can't remember. He's like, I just took a mental photograph of you.
It says, so this is on USA Today. It says, remember the no phone guy watching Tiger Woods? He signed a merchandise deal with Michelob Ultra.
Shut the front door. After this?
Yep. This picture went viral. It said it's become all too common for PGA Tour events over the last few seasons. A star of the game hits it into the people. The fans flock around it, trying to chase him with their cameras. And basically that's the whole thing, right? Zero eyeballs get to see it because everybody's got their phone out and they're all like watching through their phones, that's a big thing. Like, put your phone down.
You tell me that all the time.
If you see something cool, put your phone down.
But you want to capture it.
I know, but you can enjoy it and you can go watch it through somebody else's fucking phone.
Oh, okay.
Right? They all watch it through their phones, taking a video and never really get to see it because you don't get to appreciate it the same way, right? So just another reason why Masters is king. Masters, you can't bring your phone on the course.
Oh.
You're not even allowed to.
Okay.
Like you don't get to bring shit. Ross has talked about that in depth. Said, well, a fan went old school in the PGA Championship on the 20th, so it's May 20th, when Tiger Woods hit a wayward drive and had to hit a heroic punch shot from the trees in the second round. Every other fan in the incredible photo watched through the lens of their smartphones while one man stood there, beer in hand, taking in the goat at work. Fans at home weren't the only ones to notice. So did Michelob Ultra, the very beer that the man was holding. A few days after this photo was taken, Mark, the fan, and Michelob Ultra agreed on a deal that resulted in a 15-second advertisement centered around the photo, then a merchandise line that included a shirt and a hat with Mark on it. I just think that's fucking rad.
That's
right?
Funny.
Just because you were paying attention. That is kind of like just a cool, like.
So you're drinking your beer, enjoying in the game.
Hey, Coors Light. 2 years going, 2.5 years going strong. We'll get rid of the heart. Come on, Coors Light.
I think you have to start tagging him and shit.
I'm just going to tag him in everything. I'm just going to go back and tag him in
everything. And then on your shows, just be like, come watch me drink Coors Light. Hashtag Coors Light.
Every time. I just think it's just a kind of a cool little story.
That's funny. So. Good for him.
The Michelob Ultra guy. So, we can't all be heroes, but one of us.
I mean, but you know what's better than heroes? What? Ordinary people enjoying life.
Paying attention to life.
Enjoying it.
not looking at their phone 24 hours a day. Which is probably why
That's what you do.
Which is probably why I have eye strain right now. My eyes are.
I thought it was like, hey, Kettle, don't look at your phone 24/7.
I got to write this show some fucking way.
Listen, you're more like a girl than I am.
You want to see some giant boobs?
Let's see, Greg. How tall are you? I'll mail you a Coors Light onesie. Yeah. He'll mail you a Coors Light onesie.
I'm 5'7"-ish. 5'6.5".
5'7". Just go 5'7".
Yeah.
That's
we're both pretty short. We're the same. We're actually
short for a girl.
No, yeah, absolutely. Girls, I think
5'7" to 5'8" is like I think if you go average. Yeah, I think anything over 5'5" is above average.
Yeah.
I think. At least it used to be.
Are chicks just short?
Are all you chicks just I mean, I was always tall for a girl. All my friends were like 5
Jess,
foot.
you're not 5'7". Oh, you're answering.
Oh, he was answering.
Yeah.
You're mini.
Like Jess ain't 5'7".
You don't know. She may have the personality of a 5'7". I'm kidding.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Kidding.
Matt, you're 6'1", CM.
6'1".
It's all good, dude.
Wow.
Alex, what's happening? Chug, chug, chug,
That would
man.
be like you wearing your big brother's onesie.
Davies 6'1", but his personality's of like a
11-foot
dude. And I love that, man.
I do too. It makes it fun.
You make a party happen. That party in Austin, we need to recreate the shit out of that fucking party.
Which one? The one on Friday night or the one on Saturday night or the one on Sunday? The Super Bowl party?
Oh, no, the party at the house.
Okay.
Yeah. If you missed, I'm sorry if you weren't there. And if you get the chance ever to come down and there is a Nooner Nation, the bar is open party, show up.
Is this something you guys are planning?
We'll know if there's a Drinking Bros event. We'll throw together something and like
do it like we did last time.
Down, we'll throw on a podcast. We'll throw a podcast together. That
was fun. I met a lot of people.
When the new studio comes, we'll all be there too. So we'll plan some shit out around that.
Midwest Nooners.
Yep. Exactly. Well, I've already mentioned the Midwest Nooners. Like, if that ends up happening, I'll fly up and meet you. Beth can stay here with the kids.
You can, but it depends on pricing because we're even trying to figure out if we're both going to your nephew's wedding or if you're going to your nephew's wedding.
I'll drive up. I'll take her a car.
We're not negative Ghost Rider.
You have 3,000 miles.
4,000 miles on the car, and you can't take it to New Hampshire.
No, I'm not saying New Hampshire. I'm saying the Midwest.
Austin? Where in the Midwest?
Iowa.
Depends on the time of year. If it's winter, no.
It's an all-wheel drive.
It's cold. I'm not worried about my car. I'm not going.
Audi. You're not even coming.
You're not bossing me, dickhead.
I didn't even invite you.
I invited myself because that's how confident I am. Like you're going to go without me. Yeah, it's not going to go if it's cold. I hate cold.
You won't go.
You want to get hit with something?
You don't understand what's happening with this conversation?
Yeah, you pretend like you know something and you don't.
All right, you ready?
No.
You ready?
No.
Okay, I'm going to hold off on the picture for this for just a minute because I need to set the stage. An Instagram model says she was booted from a plane.
Rental y'all truck is cheaper.
Because of her 22-pound boobs.
Has she weighed her boobs before?
And now she's threatening a lawsuit. The Canadian model, who goes by Mary Magdalene on social media,
my mouth.
says she was kicked off a recent flight from Canada to Dallas for looking too explicit.
So she basically wore a top with no bra on and she has 22 pounds.
I'm going to show you the fucking picture. So Mary Magdalene says she got the heave ho shortly after being seated on a $5,000 ticket, no less, and says that she's not buying the reason given by the airline crew. That she was booted for wearing headphones and ignoring instructions. Which this bitch looks like she'd probably.
I know, but nobody listens to instructions. Is she talking about the safety instructions? Nobody listens to that.
So this chick is fucking batshit looking crazy. Trust me, you're gonna see her in a minute. All right. So instead, the model claims she was kicked off because of her boobs were too big for her top, and now she's crying discrimination and calling the whole experience disgusting and dehumanizing. In a selfie posted from the plane, this chick is fucking gnarly looking, by the way. And I'm not trying to judge, but I'm looking at some other pictures that I don't other ones that aren't being shown. Collins, if you're still out there, yep, you're gonna like this one. The model is wearing a sports bra and has earphones in. Okay, so let's just fucking do this. You guys ready? You guys ready? There you go. It's coming up. It's coming up.
Oh my Lord. She's gonna kill somebody with those things.
So there's other pictures. You can go get that. You can go look.
Kind of
right. So you can go look at this.
Okay, Instagram model. So she's not a real model.
Right. I'm just gonna make it a little.
Oh, those are fake. Her lips are fake. Her eyebrows are fake.
Face is fake. I'm trying to just make it a little bit bigger for you guys to see.
Wow, she actually thought wearing that on a plane was a good idea.
Yeah. So
I can't imagine how bad those tattoos hurt.
Those aren't like regular. Those are just like earbuds. Those aren't like noise canceling. No. So fuck off. Like,
I mean, she didn't get kicked off. Whatever she get cocked off.
She got cock blocked. She got cock blocked.
I mean,
maybe she got one of those too. I don't know. Those are fake.
Is that appropriate? Is that appropriate to wear around children?
I don't have kids, so I can't be the judge of that.
Those are fake.
How about parents go out and judge it? So all you got to do is just Google. She's out on.
Each boob has to weigh 22 pounds.
I don't know. I don't know the rules. I don't know the rules.
God, she must have to put like coconut oil on those bad boys.
She's got to have
hurt her skin.
Like she's fine. She crashes over water. Just saying. I don't know. Like, what do you do with those fucking things? I mean, like, she's got a whole goddamn flag. Like, what is that in between? Like, she's got
cherries.
Like, it's
tons of
I'm not shaming anybody. Like, you do you, girl. That face is all fucked up.
She needs therapy. She needs body image therapy. Her chiropractor must be thrilled. No shit, DJ. She's like, every day I need an adjustment.
Chris said, always jerk off to botched. Like botched surgeries.
Well, that's what somebody said. Who was it? Davey said Botch Club.
Botch Club?
Mm-hmm. You watch Botch Club? Question, is that a show?
Okay, so this is where this comes down to, right? Okay, so we, real quick, we'll
and her boobs are so big, her tank top doesn't even touch her skin.
I know. So is this woman
she wears a shirt
to,
on that plane?
Is she a fentanyl
I don't know
candidate?
What's that mean?
Like she's gonna die of fentanyl in like 10 years, 5
like
years.
She uses that shit. Is that the stuff Michael Jackson
she's
did?
blowing cocaine up that nose for sure.
Well, she can't because her lips get in the way.
What is that woman gonna look like in like when she's?
Well, you have to imagine she's probably she probably only like 24, 25. Does it give her name?
Yeah, it's Mary Magdalene.
That can't be her real fucking name.
I don't know. That's what it fucking says. There are other pictures. And again, hey, you do you. But do you think she was really kicked off for, not listening? Colin said she may be a he.
Yeah, I mean.
Colin's, we have some people out on Facebook as well. She's 30. She's at least 30 is what Jess said. I don't know.
I don't think she is. I think
she needs a father figure. Does this qualify for fucking fathers for whatever Ross and fucking Dan are doing?
I don't know that she is 30. I think she's just lived a hard life since she was 15, and so now she looks 30. And she's done a lot of probably drugs and
that's a
rock and roll lifestyle.
Okay, so I don't think your boobs can. Like, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of surgeries on your titties,
I'm going to see if I can find her. Oh,
I think that's a lot of.
There's another picture with her with blonde hair.
I know. I think that's a lot of Fathers Without Boundaries. Thank you, Davey. I think that's a lot of surgery on your boobs to get them that big, right? That's a lot of skin growth. So that's.
I mean, her lips are always like that.
So that's a lot of years of growth. You know what I mean? Like,
I got kicked off the plane I got kicked off the flight for how I look. Please stop discrimination. Please, this is disgusting. I feel so embarrassed. She did say embarrassed. And
you're doing a direct reading.
Humanitized RNU guys. Wow, she was high when she wrote this. She says,
"Can you use your words?"
Yeah, I got kicked off. TF light instead of flight.
Flight.
Well, there's no H and E, and the T and the F are together, and then light for how I look. Please stop discrimination. Please. This is disgusting. I feel so embarrassed. EMVARRASS.
Maybe she's probably got nails or like 7 inches.
And you check your shit before you send it out. And she's trying to say dehumanized, but she said ugmanized. RN, I don't know. You guys.
Right now.
Okay, right now, you guys have no idea. This is, you want to see it? Oh, look, it shows her.
You got the plug.
1800, leave Mary alone.
TF, the fucking, is what Matt said.
The fucking light.
Did you look her up, Jess? That her ass is just as bad.
All right, Jess, send it to me on Insta. I got to see.
All right. So again, we are judging people. So just keep going.
This is.
Oh my God. Okay. So I got kicked off the flight for how I look. Please stop discrimination. Please. This is disgusting. I feel so embarrassed and
I think it's supposed to be dehumanized, but egmanicized.
I have no idea. Okay. Anyway. I wasn't really getting into that, but
she's 25.
She's 25.
Told you she was young.
God damn it.
Told you.
And that brings me back to drugs. I told you. Kids, don't do drugs.
I mean, the skin around her eyes still looks good. Her nose.
She's got body dysmorphia like you've never seen. That's exactly what.
No, that's why I said I feel bad for her. That's
body dysmorphia. That is fucking.
She needs love.
Yeah.
And kindness, and guidance, and counseling.
We are going to jump to.
Wow, how did you find these fucking stories, Gregory?
Because I'm amazing. We're gonna do the
Did
whiskey
you see the pictures
review.
with blonde hair?
What's that?
The pictures of her with blonde hair.
No, you can plug them back in. I can
That's okay.
show. You can show and tell if you like.
All right.
You good with that? You don't want to do any more.
1800.
You guys can always Mary Magdalene.
122K followers. I'm looking her up on Instagram.
Chris, you're right. She needs a doctor that'll say no. Exactly.
Yes, but a lot of them won't
because they get paid,
oh, wow.
or she's giving them head. One or the other.
Oh wow! Oh my lord!
What? That's her.
That's her.
See, yeah, she's got that Catwoman thing going on.
She's gotten
that Catwoman lady was at least like a millionaire to start out with. And then went off the fucking deep end at like 50 years old or 60. I think she's still alive. All right. Tonight's whiskey brought to you by.
Oh, I am safe now. I'm going to sue the airline.
Oh, you're safe. Thank you. Thank you. Because you were in danger. So
I am entered America. So I am just happy and grateful for that. Hopeful things go smoothly here on out. Anyways, I do not want to be posting this stuff on this page. I want to be professional. So follow my other page at Mary Sebastian Pickles.
Pickles. Mary Sebastian Pickles.
Yeah.
You guys need to see where she's at. Her OnlyFans is Mary Sebastian.
No, that's
Pickles.
her Instagram page, I think. At Mary Sebastian Pickles.
Okay. You know where to get her. What's up, fam? What's up, Caleb? How you doing, bud? All right. You guys ready? Long Branch. Castro.
What?
We're done with that.
What? I know. I'm like,
put it away.
What?
You got to put it away.
I'm down the fucking rabbit hole.
Close it. Get rid of it. Delete it all.
Oh, and there's a picture where she's going like this.
I know. Jesus Christ. We could do this all day.
I totally could.
We got other. That's why I call it the Oddities show. There's more to come.
When I go down a rabbit hole, I'm like, oh my gosh, look. Oh my gosh, look.
This one is called Long Branch. It is an actual wild turkey. It's like their special edition.
Shut up.
Wild turkey.
I've not tried any of the classics yet. Wild turkey
is generally
Jack
not
Daniels.
one that I would go with.
What are the other ones? Wild
Jim
turkey,
Beam.
Jim Beam.
This isn't just like your standard. This is their.
Yeah, I saw the price.
Upper deck.
Would you like
it wasn't
me to do that?
too much. It was $45, something like that.
I thought I saw 60 on there.
Maybe $65. No, I don't. I think that was for that in a 12-pack.
Oh, okay. All right, that's not so bad.
Yeah. So this is a Long Branch. I have done no fucking homework on this.
Davey said this is a boner shrinker. That's fucking hilarious,
dude. I'm sorry, I had to bring that up for you guys. Now you have to go to bed. And
she was on Botched. Chris said.
You think?
Oh, maybe he was just making a statement, not really.
She is the show Botched, and it just covers a different
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
All right. So this says Kentucky's. Oh, this is the shit that Matthew McConaughey drinks.
Oh, in the commercial?
Yep. Matthew McConaughey and master distiller Eddie Russell presenting rare
totally
8-year Kentucky straight bourbon, honoring. Goddamn. I had no idea.
Jessica said, I tried that at the office, but I was drunk already.
Yeah, see? All right, we're going to try it now.
Don't remember
we'll give you
I liked it.
So last Friday, Beth gave her grandest review.
You got to tear off more of that paper. Would you like me to do it?
Nope.
There you go. Good boy.
Review.
So fucking good. Jefferson
open
sea barrel.
aged barrel.
Open sea barrel.
Open sea aged barrel.
Yes.
Thank you. Which is literally they fucking throw it on a boat in a boot. And then they send it around the oceans.
So why did you get this one? Have you heard of it? Have you tasted it?
I'd never had it. And I was like...
So we were super excited, guys. I'll tell you why. Because we got our first liquor store.
In our little town here.
Here. I need a little bit more than that.
I can add more, honey. You're okay. It's okay.
That's not even 2 fingers.
Just fucking drink it. Jesus.
I only like 2 fingers.
Right? She's so feisty tonight. Don't you think her hair looks great tonight? I was like, holy shit, you did that. And I was like, how'd you do that? And you're like, I have no idea.
No, I don't. I did it. I may not be able to do it again, but this is what I'm going to do when I have to be like in a meeting last minute. Yeah. I'll be like,
so you do a little couple swishels.
Ross really likes it, Jess said.
Yeah, no, so.
Well, I got to let it. I think it cool down a little.
I don't know. We're going to find out, right? So.
Smells good.
Let me read the rest of the little.
Does it give you any notes?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So this says neat or on the rocks, 2 parts long branch ice, optional, pour long, whatever. It's got some fucking things in it. Oh, you can make a branch water, 2 parts long branch, juice of a half a lime, topped with sparkling water.
No, thank you.
So that's like a ranch water, but it's with bourbon. That's interesting.
Still need to try the whiskey and Dr.
Gold
Pepper.
Rush, 2 parts long branch, 0.75 part, a little bit of lemon juice, some honey syrup.
Very specific. Oh.
Long Branch Manhattan.
That last one with some honey in it probably is delicious.
Yeah, honey syrup. I don't know if that's the same.
I'm pretty sure it's honey's honey.
It's probably thinner, right? You thin it out.
No.
Yeah. Honey syrup versus honey.
I don't. Google that
2 parts.
Shit.
So a Long Branch Manhattan. I'm becoming a big fan of fucking Manhattans.
No, you're old fashioned, not Manhattan.
Old fashioned. What's in a
Long Branch Manhattan?
What's that?
What's in a Long Branch Manhattan?
2 parts Long Branch, 1 part sweet vermouth, 3 parts. No, I'm not drinking that.
Nope.
Bullshit. Fuck all that. So
you lost me at vermouth.
The last one
I think you have to be like 75 to drink vermouth.
This is 6'2". This is 6'2", 6'3", 6'3" today.
What? Oh
6'3".
Yeah.
The date. We gotta mark it up on the board, kids. So this is Long Branch.
Oh wow, this is good too.
Is it nowhere?
It's not a 9.5.
It's nowhere fucking near a 9.5.
No, it's not near a 9.5. But take a sip. It's good.
That's smooth as fuck.
It's smooth AF.
It's smooth. 43% alcohol, so that's right at 86%.
And I like I'm between 80 and 90 is where I really.
That's what we
like.
It's
my sweet spot.
So it says on the bottle, it says straight bourbon, whiskey, oak and Texas mesquite.
Run birdie drink vermouth. Well, that's a special reason.
So I'm digging this one.
I'm gonna say
this is an easy drinker.
Yeah,
sure.
I like that other shit, but it's expensive, so I could.
Those are $80 bottle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't have it all the time. We did say we were going to get me another bottle, and I'm going to hide it.
Of that, yeah.
Yeah, but this one it could be like I just feel like having a glass of
$40
bourbon like tonight. Yeah. This is really good. I'm going to go. Well, give me a sec.
Yeah. Take another sip. What do you think?
What, you didn't like the second sip?
Got a little back end to it.
Back that ass up? Tell me what you mean.
I think it's mesquite.
No, I don't like mesquite, and I would taste that. I taste a bit citrusy.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm going to say like a 7.9.
7.9 it is. 7.9. I can see that. Yeah. That was one of the, that's a really good one. Slow River Blend was like our 7.2. I mean, those are all reasonable.
Mm-hmm. This one's really good.
Yeah. I think we've been finding some ones in the past little while. Like we've also had like J. Henry's a 4.9.
Well, I think I've started.
Some of the ones that are still
I've started
in the lower
tasting
spots.
Enough where I'm getting some.
Everything's compared to that Ocean Age now.
No, well, absolutely.
Yeah.
Holy guaca fucking
Before
moly.
that, everything was compared to like an Angel's Envy.
Yellow
Angel's
Rose
Envy was, like
was a good one. Yellow Rose was high too.
But Yellow Rose wasn't the 7. Yeah. So anyway,
that was really good.
That was a 7.9.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Good
what do
deal.
you do when
Good
that
job.
board runs out?
I'm going to. I don't know. I'm going to talk to fucking.
I'm gonna
send.
Get a more formal
image, all that,
and send it to him. And be like, could you make this a formal board?
Braid it and whatever. Burn it into some wood.
Leave space on it. You can send it back to him next time we get
paddles. like back in college.
Yeah, the fraternity paddles.
Yeah, maybe we make some of those and just do like fronts of do 2 or 3 of them.
Try it straight out of the bottle. I cannot handle worm anything.
Yeah,
I cannot.
So this one, Chris, this is Long Branch. It's the Wild Turkey Long Branch. This is the one that Matthew McConaughey.
I feel so sophisticated.
Created or whatever.
I feel so sophisticated that
8-year bourbon. Like I said, it's a Kentucky straight bourbon.
That
whiskey.
I'm on the same planes as Bongo Boy.
No, you don't smoke weed.
No, I meant with my whiskey.
Oh, with your whiskey. Oh, you just
like I'm on the same plane.
Something that
I feel a bit fancier.
The different part is he owns this.
That's why I say I feel a bit fancier. Because he helped create it, distribute, and own. I don't know, bitch. I'm just talking about my ass.
You're a sucker for buying that from him. You should go create your own distillery.
You buy me a distillery, and I'll create my own.
Good. I'm just
bourbon. Plus, he's really, even though he's getting a little older, he's still really.
We got to cover a couple more.
Really easy on the eyeballs.
Except for when he does that fucking.
I don't like that either.
And he pulls his
too
fucking.
tight.
He's like, ugh. Right, and you're like, come on, man, your forehead's gonna fucking fall off.
Chris said anything wild turkey is delish. I've never had regular wild turkey.
I'm not a big wild turkey fan, like a straight wild turkey. This one is not the same.
So when I go to my eye doctor's appointment on Tuesday, I am not getting the bifocal part of this, so I won't have to go like this anymore to see or take off my glasses. I've seen myself do that a couple times. I was like, "Oh, you gotta stop that shit. You look like a crazy person."
All right. You ready?
Yeah, what?
Let's get on with the rest of the show because we've got a few stories.
Am I going to talk about the Mona Lisa or are we skipping?
We're going to skip that one.
Of course we are. It's mine.
I've decided
I'm kidding.
that the ones that I put in the notes, you got to get them in early, honey. You got to get your stories in early.
Why? Because we have to get all yours in?
There's the ones I put in the notes that are going out to the public. You got to cover those. These are very important.
Oh, my Lord.
You ready?
You're such a bitch.
Okay. This is another one I'm not going to. There's 2 more in the row. I'm not going to reveal.
Which number are you looking at?
We are at 7.
Oh, so we just skipped 6. We didn't go very far.
Yeah.
You're a loser.
Do you want to cover it?
No, go.
I don't have a picture of it. Do you have a picture of it?
I'm over it.
Do you have a video of it?
I'm over it.
Do you have the video?
Maybe. I'll cover it later.
All right. We'll cover it on Wednesday.
If you're lucky.
I'm always lucky. All right. So, build up.
Did you see my face? I was like.
A picture that appears to show a werewolf. Pointy ears.
Did you find this caught on camera?
No.
Caught on camera.
Come on. And long snout has sparked debate online with some users claiming it is evident.
Jessica called me Beth earlier. You're right, Beth. I had a kid in middle
school.
Her
that on the regular basis.
A kid named Ricky.
Go take a bath, Beth.
He couldn't say Beth. He used to call me Beth.
Claiming it's evidence of a mystical half-human creature. Can you stop?
No, I'm good.
He's partying over there.
I feel really good right now.
People have been left baffled after spotting a mysterious werewolf creature in a zoo's CCTV camera.
In a zoo's?
Yep. Groundskeeper at Amarillo Zoo said that he spotted the creature on a security camera when he was working in the early hours of the morning. Shared the image online to see if anyone else could recognize the creature. The creature that looked like it stood up on its hind legs, had a dog-like face, and basically looks like this. Is this a werewolf? Is that a werewolf?
Ow, ow.
Is that a werewolf? Who am I to judge? Or is that just a furry? Is that just a dude walking around the fence?
I mean, I don't think that's a werewolf,
in a furry costume.
What is it?
Is that just a furry?
Because when you sit on hind legs, I thought you meant like
the
sitting.
Casino's like right down the road, and he's like, I was supposed to be at the convention. I fucking got lost.
I mean, if it's a furry, he's got a really weird body shape, but I don't think it's a werewolf. I think it's more of a goat. Meh.
A goat standing up like that?
Have you ever seen them buck? They do that all the time.
Its arms are by its legs.
It kicked itself up. I think it's a goat.
I don't know. Who's leaving? You out, Chris?
Oh, bye.
Who's leaving?
Peace out, Girl Scout. Yeah, Chris.
Cheers.
Hi, Chris. I think it's a goat.
You think it's a goat? I don't think that's a goat.
I think it's a goat.
I think it's got a mane on its
Definitely
back.
not big enough.
I think it's a goat. Weirdo.
I think it's a billy goat.
A coyote jumping.
I don't think it's a werewolf.
See video.
It's way too small.
The only problem is there's no video on my fucking
Could be a
link.
coyote jumping. Need to see the video because I was going to say they obviously know it's not a werewolf. That's why they didn't put the video. If it was a real motherfucking werewolf, they would put the video out there and been like, bitches, check this shit out.
All right, real quick. These are just
Skinwalker.
We're going to fire through these couple of stories. All right, you ready?
Yeah, it's going to be no fun, just so you know.
You're good. We got another one here. Don't worry. It's another one. Let me lead the story. You ready? 2 men capture clip.
They said clit.
Oh, shit. Glad we waited for the booze. 2 men capture a clip of Bigfoot running through the trees as they drive in the forest. 2 TikTok users, I couldn't find the TikTok video either. Weird. Claimed to have captured real footage of legendary figure of Bigfoot in a forest while they were driving when they saw a humanoid creature running between the trees. What? Bigfoot is obviously the legendary ape-like creature in North America. Creatures feared. I don't give a fuck about all this. I'm trying to find the fucking story part. All right. So,
yeah,
all right, you ready? Or
show me, Daddy. Show me.
Ready? There it is. See it?
Not yet. I'm always behind you.
You see it now. Do you see it now?
Who is this supposed to be?
That's Bigfoot.
I was going to say it's Bigfoot. I believe that more than I believe the fucking werewolf.
In the middle. Running.
I believe that more than werewolf.
I don't know. Does that look like?
So here's the
thing.
Is
that? Is it the skunk ape also?
So what country was this in?
This is in fucking America.
Okay, because I watched on Paranormal Con on camera. They have them in Australia.
Yeah, what's that one called?
It's Wiki something or other. Something really weird.
The Wickalump.
Something. It's a different name.
It's called a Wikipedia.
Not a Wikipedia. It's a Wikidorkia.
A Wikipedophile.
But everybody has these, so eventually,
Davey, I know
somebody's what?
Yes, that's a hoax. Come on,
it's a dude in a fursuit.
Play along, bro.
Come on, Davey. You got pop my bubble. I need to believe this shit is real. Look how baggy the suit is on him. How do you know he's just not a really big dude and his balls he's got old balls.
So this one actually, I believe this one over like the one that we saw in that fucking
Bigfoot chilling in Blow Rock, North Carolina.
That paranormal that one that was like just a blur. Like they drove by and they're like, oh my God.
Oh, the one that they had to keep doing it over and over. And I was like, I don't see a motherfucking
like a fucking tree.
I swear it was. I was like,
I've seen some other ones that are like,
The guys in Australia, the
skunk apes.
They found footprints. Here's the thing. I kind of feel like the same thing about Bigfoot as I do aliens, because there's at least 3 sites. So we watch that show, guys, on
3 sites
Discovery, Travel Channel, but also on Discovery Plus. That every show there's at least 3. Like 3 alien catches, and 2 Bigfoot catches, and I'm like, if all these people are seeing these things, how come I've never seen one?
Because you're not in the outback, babe.
They don't just live in the outback.
Well, it's not like they're going to be walking behind our house.
Have you ever seen them in New Hampshire? There's trees.
I think they're
everywhere.
There somewhere.
Have you ever seen them in Colorado? Because there's definitely trees and snow in Colorado.
Well, not me personally, but I don't live in the middle of nowhere, Colorado.
No, these people don't live in nowhere. People are just driving down the highway when they see this stuff. I mean, is it that? It's that common?
Russia. Like Russia, everywhere is the middle of nowhere.
That's not.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that is true. And
then like you look up in the thing,
very
it's
good
like
Russian
thing, and it's like on like the grainiest
impersonation,
old potato fucking phone.
It's very good impersonation, but there's a lot of
they're just like
there's a lot of open land in America, in the Midwest, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, but they don't live on the plains. They live in the mountains,
you don't
babe.
know that?
Yes.
I didn't know you were a Bigfoot expert.
Yeah, I absolutely am. I've watched so many of your fucking shows that become an expert.
Oh, so you don't like them is what you're saying.
No, these are your shows.
Okay.
These are this is like your Hallmark channels.
I'm going to make you watch them all the damn time now. Forget Star Trek that you're enjoying. It's over.
She could capture what do you call it? I can't think of the
word. Can't believe you're being so judgy McJudge a lot.
It's fuck.
Yeah,
Cape
it's called
Crusader. You could be a Cape Crusader for the Hallmark Channel or whatever the fuck it is. You would know.
We're not talking about Hallmark, you weirdo.
No, I know.
It's
the same thing. This is the same fucking thing.
Ohio. See? Suck a dick. Appalachian Mountains. Suck another dick.
I understand the Appalachian Mountains. I have a shirt that I bought from that fucking distillery.
Maryland.
Yep. There's in Maryland, and it was another name for it. It's on the shirt. I can't think of it right now.
Can't think of it right now.
I'm all for it. But I'm all for it. I don't.
So what you're saying to me just now is that you don't like the shows we watch.
No, they all have the same thing on them. Every show has the same exact video.
So from now on, when I throw you the remote control and say, find a show, don't give it back.
Okay.
You're fired.
Just gotta put it on MTV and watch like 180 minutes.
They don't even have MTV videos anymore. They're all movies or ridiculously.
You laugh so hard.
I don't really watch ridiculousness anymore.
You drool.
Not anymore. I haven't watched it since
Florida. That's the Skunk Ape, right? Isn't it Skunk Ape in Florida? One of them. I keep saying it. One of those
Allison
places.
and Brian would know that one.
No, they wouldn't. They just moved there.
I've lived there for over a year. Good gravy. At Greg, they primarily live in Washington, Montana, Colorado, Texas.
No, they don't.
Oklahoma, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Bam! You've been schooled.
Prove it.
And Florida, too.
Prove it, Davey.
Teen Mom on MTV. Those bitches are rich, though.
Who?
The teen moms. I mean, talk about setting a generation up for
get pregnant. Honey Boo Boo's on 24 hours.
Get
in my
pregnant,
house.
you get rich. Get pregnant at 16, you get rich.
Stupid teens.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of stupid teens. Okay, as a kid, you did stupid stuff, right? What's probably the most dangerous thing you did as a kid? Bullshit.
I have no idea.
You don't know
the most dangerous thing?
One of the dangerous things, then, if that's too hard. What was the dangerous thing you did as a child?
I don't know. Honestly, we did a lot of dangerous shit. So it's like, what's your...
give me an example of dangerous shit you did. It's not that hard, LaMontagne.
Yeah,
use that brain.
Driving like 200 or 150 miles an hour down the highway.
You did that?
Yeah, when you're like a little kid.
I've never driven 150 miles an hour on a highway, and I've got performance vehicles.
Pretty dangerous. I mean, but it's all relative. It's like you're in a car. It's like, okay,
I was trying to think
being towed behind a car on a skateboard going like 40 miles an hour. That's pretty dangerous.
Mine is dangerous. It's probably illegal, like going into private property to go. So that's not hunting. Dangerous. I mean, is if you get busted by the cops. B&E. Because my mom's gonna fucking kill me.
Right.
That's dangerous.
I mean, like jumping off of roofs and shit.
You jumped off roofs?
Yeah, and like pools and stuff.
Okay.
Like doing. I mean, it's like your level of danger is like different, or
yeah, because I have a brain.
Got, like,
I think boys are way
level danger.
I think boys are way more. I don't want to say like
stupid shit.
Boy, it's not just boys have a higher risk tolerance than girls do.
Right. Yeah. I mean, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Than most girls do. Most girls
know how to put the brakes. Like
some girls are crazy, but guys like to. If you did it, I could do it better.
One of them's in the Facebook, or he's on the Facebook side. Yeah, like we would do some crazy shit.
I'm afraid of Chris.
So,
okay, so I'm gonna play this. Well, okay, caught on camera, 3 teenagers narrowly escaped being hit by a train in Canada.
So yeah, like doing stupid shit like that.
This dash with camera video showing how close they came to a fatal accident. I mean, they were kind of close,
jumping off really high bridges into water.
The engineer didn't have enough room to bring the train to a stop, so the teens were forced to jump out of the way just in time.
Yeah.
They posted the video to show how dangerous walking on railway tracks can be.
You got video?
Yeah.
Small camera first. Let me know when it's going.
Oh.
Hit play.
Oh, wait, loading ad.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right. I didn't hit it before. I was saving it.
Let me know when it's ready and I'll push it over to the other. Okay. I'll push it over to full screen.
Better save me 4 ice cubes.
Well, oh, no, you get to save these.
Oh, there's more in the bottom or no? Oh, hold on. Not yet.
There you go.
No, I got to rewind it. Why won't it let me rewind it? Okay.
It is going. Oh yeah, he almost got run the fuck over. Oh, he was on the bridge. That was the most.
Well, there was one over.
That was the most some Stand By Me shit. Watch, because they're on a bridge.
So there's one right at the beginning. He's in no danger, but I like how they're saying 3 were in danger.
Kid to the right. Done.
Kid on the right.
These kids were like,
this white one is dumb idiot. I mean, he should have gone this way. He should have gone the right. But again, while boys are more risk adverse,
he happened to be looking over his left shoulder instead of looking over his right shoulder.
And that's why he went that way. But boys are more risk adverse. They're also dumber.
That's some Stand By Me shit right there.
They're also dumber. I've never seen that movie. They're also dumber.
Oh, Stand.
But I know the song.
Demonetized. God damn it.
I know the song. It doesn't make me know the movie.
Dum, dum, dum.
I know. What's his name?
If you guys haven't seen Stand By Me,
the chicken Star Trek.
Calling you out, but
the chicken Star Trek that is number 1. Mm-hmm. That's her husband. And Stand By Me, the chubby kid in Stand By Me.
Oh, no. Fuck. The chubby kid.
He's not chubby anymore. He was chubby in the movie.
The chubby kid?
Yeah.
You mean fucking...
He was the chubby kid in that movie.
No,
That's right. How they introduced him. That's his character. Name? Hotness? I don't know, but he was in that movie Piranha.
He's been in like 9 million movies.
I mean, he was also in a Hallmark movie called Locks on the Bridge.
Jess, do you remember
Piranha?
The chubby kid from Stand By Me?
She probably you just said she's never seen it.
No, she said she's seen every movie. I was just calling
every movie ever
because she's the youngest person I know.
Ever.
I gotta look up IMDb real quick.
I'm looking it up now
because
I'm faster than you.
Ross has done movies with him as well.
Stand
By Me.
1986. Will Wheaton's in that fucking movie. River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell.
Jerry O'Connell. That's him. Jerry O'Connell.
Kiefer Sutherland's in that movie?
Yeah, he's one of the asshole kids. He's one of the kids that kills the kid.
So a kid dies?
That's the whole story.
Oh, well, I'm never going to see it now. Thanks.
To go see.
I'm not going to see it. It'd make me sad.
The story
forever.
is, do you want to go see a dead body?
Oh, and they have a gun.
Yeah.
He
was in The New Guy. Exactly, Craig.
So Kiefer Sutherland, was he? How old do you think he was?
Breaking up, or you want me to?
How old do you think he was in this movie? Because how old is he now? Kiefer Sutherland is
18, 20. Guessing he's 64 probably right now, right?
66 is when he was 66.
Born. So hashtag math. 54. No, 44 plus
66,
20.
76, 86, 96, 6, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Anybody know how to do math?
Hashtag I'm an Aggie.
Can you give me your drink?
Yeah, hold on.
You said it was 60. He was born in 66. He's 10 years older than me. 55. If he was born in 66.
He can't be that much.
I was born in 76.
That can't be right.
You said
he was born in Pennington, London, England, UK.
You did say he was born in 66, right?
December 21st, 1966.
Yeah, so he's direct. Exactly. He's 56. He just looks.
He's only 4 years older than me?
He looks way older.
Wow. But so this was in 19.
And booze will do, baby.
No, because everybody his age would look like that then, because that was the cocaine era.
You were born 4 years before him. No, it wasn't. If he had grown up in the 60s, yeah, it would have been. But he was literally 4 when you were born.
No, in the 80s, people did cocaine a lot. Late 80s and 90s.
Why didn't you do any more cocaine?
Because I was only 10 in the 80s.
He would have been 14.
I wasn't in Vegas, LA. He's 56. Is that what you said? Yeah. Wow. He's not old, but he looks
old. The show's
old.
going off the fucking rails.
So here's the thing. So what I was going to say is, was he hot in that movie? But he was young, so he couldn't have been like 18, the vampire movie he was in. He was an asshole in that movie too, and he was wicked good looking.
Lost Boys.
He was one of the few from like the 80s movies, the 80s era that did not become unattractive.
No, he's still. I mean that guy. I mean, like, you can go like look at the stories online about him.
The one that we talked about that
from what
Black Hat? It's a Blacklist. It was a TV show. James Spader.
I was talking about him last Wednesday with Crash and stuff like that.
How old is he, do you think?
Foreskin facial treatments keep them looking young, is what Jess said. So,
I don't think it's
send me a link on exactly what the fuck that means.
I don't think that's it. I think it's probably stem cells.
I think it's the baby stem cells and the adrenochrome.
James Spader is.
We went over this last week.
He's only 6 years older. He's like 60 something.
62.
60
yeah, we went over this.
He looks way older than that.
I don't think he does. James Spader got like.
He looks way older.
James Spader got fat.
Another one, but he had cancer.
So like, Kiefer Sutherland
has taken care of himself.
He kept doing cocaine, and he kept him like tight.
Kept his tummy flat.
Yeah, he's still in shape. He's
got that cocaine workout.
He's got Johnny Depp's style, right? Where he's like,
well, Johnny Depp's only
Johnny
in his
Depp's
50s.
same age.
No way.
Johnny Depp same age. Google that shit.
Why is everybody getting old?
Because we're all old, honey.
I'm not old. You speak for yourself, senor. It doesn't give his age on IMDb. That's kind of funny.
Okay, so you can't just like go be like.
I know. Normally, though, when you pull up their bio, it gives you their age.
How old is Johnny Depp?
And we just did this. We should probably know it. But
Jesus Christ, the internet's crashing. The internet's dying.
Oh my gosh, they really are brothers.
Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen.
Totally down a rabbit hole, but the guy from Halo.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, by the way, go watch Halo.
Halo is so fucking good. And his name is Pablo. They apparently have different
Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Schreiber and Liv Schreiber. How do you go from Liv to Pablo?
You got 58, Jess. That's how old Johnny Depp is.
So he's younger. No, he's 2 years older.
2 years older. Right? Yeah. Oh. So there you go.
I like this.
They both look fucking good. That's what I want to look like. I'm just going to keep drinking whiskey. I'm going to start doing cocaine when I retire. Of course, when I retire.
We won't be able to afford it then.
Because our fucking
401k keeps falling. Hey, we're going to get an annuity. I just watched a thing on annuities today, and I'm like, motherfucker, we got annuities. Yeah.
The shit hey, by the way, all of you motherfuckers, I have a story. If you
no.
Let me do a quick little side story.
Oh, no.
We're going to wrap this shit up here in a couple of minutes.
No.
But the quick little side jaunt. Go broke dates, which means the go broke date for Social Security and Medicare.
What?
The go broke date for Social Security and Medicare.
Okay.
Do you know what that means? When it's completely out of money, right? What it means is basically
you won't get Social Security anymore or Medicare.
It's going to
there'll be no more supplements to your income and medical.
Yes, but we're going to be paying into it so much that
we're not going to get any benefit from it.
That will only be keeping the people alive that are on it currently, and we'll never see a benefit.
I know, but we've known that for 2 decades.
So the time frame,
3 decades.
The go broke date pushes back for Social Security and Medicare by 1 year. Right? So now the go broke date, keep this in mind, we are in 2022.
Okay.
The go broke date is now 2035.
Oh, I'll retire before then. I'll get a little bit.
No, it's going to be gone.
No, I'll get a little bit.
So, okay. So if you retire in 13 years,
I'm not going to retire in 13 years.
Oh, you're going to be 70.
65.
Carry the 7.
I'm not retiring at 65.
You're going to be 83?
No.
How old are you now?
I just told you
how many years from now?
You said
13. Yeah, 83, right? No. 64?
I'm going to throw a full beer at your ass.
Whatever.
You're going to look like you're 64, and I'm really going to only. You're going to look.
What I'm getting at is, it's going to be. There's no more money in it. So if you re-fucking tire, there's nothing left.
I'm going to retire before that, so I'll get 4 years of it before there's nothing left.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I see a little bit of my return.
It's fucking awesome. So what I'm saying to all you motherfuckers,
I'm going to take that risk and get minimal returns.
Is go talk to a financial advisor.
No, yeah.
Legit, start saving any fucking thing in any.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the shitty thing:
nickels into fucking.
You've got to right now retire so safe that you're still not. I mean, you're going to have to invest so safe that you're still not going to make any money right now, anyways.
Even if you're making 5% on your investment, we're not financial advisors, but if you're making something on something,
you've got to find something making 5% first, though.
Fuck, it's like
I told you, and I haven't looked because the last time I looked,
it's fucking depressing. We're not trying to bring the family down. We're just saying.
Way to bring it. But
be smart. Just be careful.
Way to make
but you have to still, especially one of the things is this.
And save it for retirement, like that Coke or the soda.
What you can do is if you're not investing a lot now, it's cyclical, right? You can talk to anybody about that. Like
Jess just said, I heard meat's going up twice as much as by the end of the summer. And Greg and I just had this conversation.
We're going to go buy a half cow with the neighbors.
We are, but we are also going to go load up at the motherfucking grocery store on bread and honestly, meat and rice.
If you can afford like 4%, or if you have a company that matches or does something like that,
the whiskey kicked in.
Make sure you match and start in now, because if the market's down,
well, and here's something else.
Brand new investors, get into it.
People, a lot of companies now are providing free financial advice as part of
your incentive package. Yeah.
So if you have that, We have it, and we've not. I think we've taken advantage of it once in the 17 years we've been together.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag fuck off.
Hashtag blessed. No, we're just lucky.
But
go. Let's go over some feel goods real quick, okay? Because we're already an hour and a half.
Holy smackers!
It's Friday night.
We're like pulling a jack.
It is. The bar is open with Beth and Greg. So
and I'm feeling good.
Let's say Brady. What's going on, Brady? It's been a while since I've seen you on here. Said y'all ever get low on beef? Just holler at me. Thank you, Brady.
Hello.
I will drive my little ass up there.
Your big ass truck.
I'll drive my big ass truck, my little ass in it. And I'll come up to you.
Your ass ain't little.
My ass ain't little.
Kidding.
I feel like it's compared to Brady.
So
Brady
my feel good is called Summer Fridays, or the key to feeling happier at work.
That's always a good one.
Well, and I'm gonna use this example as so new poll suggests Summer Fridays are key to the feeling happy at work. 59% of 2,000 working adults says their job offers Summer Fridays, allowing them a short day or a day off for free, occasionally on Fridays during the season. Over 8 in 10 employees say they benefit from this perk because it makes them feel much happier at work. That's 85%, by the way.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
I'm just.
So, and honestly, I was thinking about this, and I don't do it every Friday because some Fridays I end up like actually working later because I've got to get stuff on a deadline. But like today, I left at 3.
Which is good.
You know, a couple Fridays from now, we have a couple Fridays off. So, I do.
We try and.
But my boss is the reason why, because she's really good about if you can get out early on a Friday, get the hell out.
Yep. Exactly. We don't necessarily take the whole Friday off, but we block off from like 12:30 through the rest of the day.
Right. I don't do that. On Fridays.
Well, the specific reason, and I'm in a different area than Beth, very specifically. We're project oriented. Well, you're project oriented, but it's just like
yours is different. Yours is outside company project orientation. We're not Mine is internal.
Different types of things. So I'm lucky with that my boss and my leadership says, hey, we're blocking off calendar because otherwise we're in meetings nonstop from Monday through fucking Friday.
I do get happy though, because some people put no meeting Friday on their calendar for the whole day on Friday. And I'm like,
fuck it.
No, not when you got to get shit done sometimes. Okay, do half a day.
That's why we do it till 12:30.
But no, I called somebody on a meeting one time. I was like, well, I was going to call a meeting, but so-and-so has no meeting Friday. And she was like,
that's kind of bullshit. Yeah, that's kind of bullshit. Like there's some shit that's got to get done on fucking Fridays.
If you're on a deadline, if you're not on a deadline.
And it's flexible. Like if somebody needs to come in and be like, hey, Greg, can you meet like at 2:30? I'm like, of course. Like I'll do what I need to do. You're on motherfucking
PTO. I want to murder you. Sometimes when we're supposed to be on
business
PTO.
Gotta happen, man. The work
Here's the thing. If you made twice the amount of money you made now, business got to happen.
No, stop.
But no.
That's what pays for us to have all this goddamn fun, right? Mine and yours pays for all this goddamn fun.
Not you taking time out of your PTO.
Whatever.
For meeting. You're not going to get me to agree with you, so we'll just agree.
Good. My feel good. I got to drink
that. The birdies.
All right. So we have the sweetest neighbor.
I'm really kind of bitchy tonight. Sorry, baby.
It's okay. Where the hell is my goddamn...
Being like...
This is Bellasburg. So we're going to give you a quick little story.
It's sweet.
So last week, our neighbors found a bird on the ground, and it was being basically kind of like, before all you motherfuckers, real quick, I have to do a disclaimer. Before all your biologists start talking shit that you got your biology degree on fucking the internet and stuff like that, they've already contacted local fucking rescues, and basically they said, the bird would be on its own regardless.
What? Huh? Like what? I wasn't listening.
If like nobody would have come and gotten it. Yeah, they would have
just let it die.
Yeah, because that's nature, right?
That makes me angry.
So anyway, it's just basically how life works.
He's gotten so big.
So his name is BB.
I call him Bluey.
What?
I call him Bluey. He's a blue jay.
Like BLEW.
BLOW? Why? No, not Blowy. Bluey. BLU.
He's like, caca, and he opens his mouth.
Oh, it's so cute.
So anyway, long story short, this is a sweet little quick story. Our neighbor, little girl, Bella.
Our niece, Bella.
Yep. Took
They found a bird in their grandparents' yard last weekend.
And she took mama control over it.
And have you noticed if the bird separates from her now, it cries?
Yeah. So Brady said they always say if you touch them, the mom won't come back.
It was out of the tree. How do you get that? How do you
get it? It was on
the
ground and it had been there for like an entire day.
Yeah. If you touch them in the nest, the mom won't come back. But once they're on the ground,
I don't know the rules.
Mom can't save them.
I don't. They've called. They already called about it. So that's beyond.
So that's why they haven't taken it.
It's been an entire week at this point.
So I'm trying to figure out how do we teach this bird
from being
tiny.
Almost dead. It was almost dead. Like literally almost dead to now it's walking around. It's in the
learning
grass.
How to fly.
It's flying a little bit. Flew up into a tree. Came back down. So
here's my only concern.
Yeah.
How do you teach this bird to fend for itself?
I don't know. I'm just saying this is a good, feel good.
Do you think blue jays are mean, so they can't keep it?
Oh no. I think that bird's gonna try and kill everybody.
It's gonna try to kill Tula.
Yeah, it's gonna kill everybody.
Because he thinks it's gonna come after his mama.
No, it's not.
Even though Tula is Bella's roommate.
I don't know the rules.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
But I'm just saying it's a really cute story that Bella took ownership. She's 10 years old. She
got up in the middle of the night to feed this bird, and she's minutes, like, yeah.
So take it from.
And then I told her, don't get pregnant because this is what happens when you have a real baby.
You told a 10-year-old that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck does that?
Her mom said, listen to your aunt.
Jesus Christ. This is the world I live in. Try and make it
she was
good.
exhausted, and I was like, can you really imagine?
And all I get is we're all eating cock meat sandwiches, evidently.
That's what you get.
Fucking Chris.
The downed drone.
Could be.
He's your brother.
I love you guys. That's it. All right. Real quick. Last thing is today in history. You literally have, if you're on the East Coast, fuck off. You're screwed. But if you're in Central Standard Time, you currently have an hour and 10 minutes because today is Donut Day.
Did you guys see my Instagram post where Greg went to go get Dunkin' Donuts instead of getting a donut for him? He got a donut. He got my favorite donut for me, which I thought it was very sweet.
Yep.
And HEB will offer the free donut
through the weekend,
a day through Sunday.
Nice. So you can get a free. So it's National Donut Day, celebrated annually on the first Friday in June. Began in 1938 as a tribute to the Salvation Army volunteers, who this guy, I'll read this here in just a second, who served donuts to soldiers on the front lines of World War I. He's
kind of creepy.
So this is the guy that he's the main sea captain. Hanson Gregory inspired a beloved American culinary icon when he invented the donut as a teenage galley boy aboard the Idaho on June 22nd. You don't understand how hard that is for me to read right.
It's tiny.
1847. So there's your donut history, right? There's your donut history. It says
library produced this.
Pretty fucking cool. So you can go get your fucking donut. I'm amazing. Beth's amazing. We love you guys. It is Friday night.
Whiskey in the middle of the show works better.
Whiskey's easier in the middle of the show.
I didn't get stupid till the little bit. Oh, you drank 6 beers?
Before.
I only had 1. See, I'm smarter.
But it takes so long to write a show. Anyway, we love you guys. So, real quick, go hit the like and subscribe button if you don't mind. We appreciate it. It always helps. We're like 4 away from 200 on our YouTube channel. If you could just hit that, share the fucking subscriber. Just go click the share button and throw it on an Instagram post or throw it onto your story and be like, go, fucking, these guys are retarded. And you can follow them. It's fine. You can be like, the bald guy's retarded. I'm totally fine with that too. Makes stupid noises.
We know that already.
She wears great shirts.
You're looking at my boobs.
I was absolutely.
Totally looking at my boobs.
So yeah, you can look at her boobs too if you come on.
It's funny because my phone is strategically placed where they can't see my boobs.
You do that?
Not on purpose.
Move that motherfucker. Come on. Turn into it. There you go, baby. Is Ruben still on here? Because
Ruben hasn't been on tonight. He's probably still on with
asleep. So, all right. Thank you so much, military first responders. Without you, can't do this. Thanks
I just saw myself do that on camera. I'm like, idiot.
I've been Haley. We miss you. Cheers, everybody. We'll catch you Wednesday. See ya.
Good weekend, guys. Or have a good weekend, guys. That was
too.
a fourth of a sentence.
Yeah.